And welcome to part 4 of our series comparing the Supra to every other car that's within its price range. Mike, right now we have the C. And this is a big problem for me because I really don't think the C43 AMG, it's not a real AMG. But you know what, before that, let's just put the specs up.
The C43 AMG starts at $55,000, exactly like the Supra that we have in this test. It's got a twin-turbo V6 3.0-liter engine that produces 385 horsepower. It's got a 9-speed automatic transmission that takes the car from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds and a top speed of 155 miles an hour.
All right, good. So now that we know what exactly is underneath the hood and what he does and what the price is, let's just judge the looks of it right now. Because again, to me, this car, to a lot of people, and this is the biggest debate there is about these cars, is it's not a real AMG. It used to be the 430 or the 450. And then they just decided, you know what, fuck it. Let's just slap an AMG badge and call it an AMG.
So why is it not a real AMG?
He doesn't have the V8.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not really too familiar with the Mercedes. Like when you say like, see this and that, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like they seem too confusing.
Yeah.
Right? It's too many C's, too many E's, too many numbers. And then this doesn't even have a V8 and it's an AMG?
No.
Wow.
It's a 6-cylinder engine and it's so tiny and it doesn't make like that noise. And look at the outside. Like I just want you to take a look at the car first.
About it?
The badge. The price.
The
badge and the price.
Yeah.
Although it's within the same price range.
From here, you look down, you're like, ooh, that looks good.
Yeah.
I haven't really been a fan of the Mercedes since they kind of adopted this new, like, really ultra round look.
Yeah.
I kind of have not been a fan of them. Like several years ago, I really did like the AMGs, but I think that's why I stopped giving a shit about them.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of like, I couldn't even tell you. If I look at this car, I'm like, I don't know which car this is.
Because it could be an E. I know.
Exactly.
Easy.
And the numbers, and
Easy.
I'm like, because I stopped really caring. So I'm just like, I'm already indifferent about it, so I'm trying to look at it from a fresh perspective. I like, from the back, you could see it more, that there's like some wheel arch here.
Yeah.
What's strange, this is not in the back.
But what about the back?
Which is like, should be the other way around, if anything.
And the 63 does have that, which is why it kills me. Like, and then you walk towards the back, and again, you're missing like that round ass, but
The back looks nice from straight on the back.
Straight on the back, it looks really nice.
It does, it has no hips. But it's like, but just right back here, especially in comparison to like some of the other, like the
Especially
M2.
the BMW.
Yeah, like where it just,
This is
the
really
back
nice.
just looked like it wasn't designed.
Yeah.
Somehow this just looks more put together.
It looks muscly too. That's what's really deceiving about this car. Looking at it from the back straight on, I understand, but also I think I'm ready. I've seen enough. What do you think?
I've seen enough as well.
Yeah. I'm indifferent about it.
Indifferent.
I'm indifferent because I'm honestly a little disappointed because I love Mercedes. I'm a huge Mercedes fan and I really thought or think this car can still take it. But I don't know, like why would you do that to the wheels? And look at, if you really look at the back wheels, it looks like it's inside. There's a massive wheel gap and that's horrible design-wise. But enough of that, let's go into the interior quality.
From the outside, let's see, that feels nice. This smells like a wealthy Italian guy from New Jersey.
So your rich uncle.
Yeah, who just smokes Newports in here. But stopped a while ago, so the scent kind of...
So it's kind of like fading, but you can still feel it a little bit. This is nice.
I like this. From the outside, I open it, and you're like, ooh, that looks special.
And what about these parts?
I like
the
this
speakers
a lot.
are nice,
I like
right?
this a lot.
And the way you move your seat looks much better than the other ones.
Yeah.
It's clear where you're gonna, your memories, even your window buttons are nice.
Yeah, I like how simple everything is too. It's very clean.
Easy.
And it's like just this wood.
Yeah. What about the steering wheel?
Okay.
That's a dope ass steering wheel.
And it's like a driver's steering wheel too. It's like in the M2, it felt like if I were grabbing that steering wheel, and my hands were the least bit sweaty, it'd be like butter was on.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
be like, no, I can't drive this thing. I'm gonna crash. This,
you can catch.
yeah, it's got,
It feels sturdy too.
Yeah.
Let me open this.
ooh, it opens like a double door, French doors.
Many lighters. I like this guy. whoever we rented this car from.
This guy's definitely smoking Newports
I like
in here.
this guy. Yeah. I like this guy.
You got a comb in here? This guy is, I know exactly who
Oh,
this guy
you have
is.
a massive one of these.
This guy's name, this is my buddy's dad, John Armolino. That's it. That's who's driving this car.
Is that a real person?
That is a real person.
The vents are nice. The screening's nice.
I like this a lot. This really sells it for me, this whole setup right here.
I know, with the speakers. All right, I think I'm ready to rate this.
It's got like some steampunk vibe going on there. Cool, yeah. All right.
Whew.
Bang, well done.
Good.
Well done.
Good. +3. I'm happy. So cabin space, this is nice. This is proper.
This is where you got a two-door coupe and you're sitting and you go, this feels big. The other ones are like, this is enough space that you need, so it's good. This is like, I feel like I'm sitting in this car.
I feel like this would be proper for someone that's buying like a sporty car that wants like something luxurious at the same time to impress the ladies, if you will. Like if you're going to school and you can swing one of these because your parents are rich as fuck, right?
Yeah.
I would take, I love this because you can fit anyone on the back and people will be happy about riding. I mean, it looks like it. I'm gonna sit on the back, to be honest with you. But it does look very spacious.
Yeah, whoa. It's surprisingly less spacious back here than you'd think.
You know what? It's actually really weird back here that you have like those cup holders. They could have just made more seat.
Exactly.
And then you have more cup holders right here in the middle.
But I'm also looking at like the other two cars, as small as they were, my knees weren't sitting against the seat. Now this might be just a little further back, but I put it in a position where I would drive from. I think it goes down to the car has literally no ass.
Yeah.
It's just like there's nothing back here. And it, you know what? It actually feels really like tight. Like this feels like bucket seats. Which you don't want or need in the back of.
And the seat is just so big right here. It makes you feel like there's like you can't see anything unless you're sitting like this.
But you know what? I think the downsides of how small, like it's not too small back here, it's offset by how big it is in the front.
Because the front is massive and that's where you're mostly gonna sit. And also, is anyone gonna complain about sitting back here for a little bit?
No.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll go with it. Yeah. 3. Me too.
Okay.
Because it's so big in the front. Ready?
Yeah.
So
Sound
you're ready.
system.
So
Yeah,
you're ready.
I'm ready.
Sound system.
I'm ready for the sound.
We're gonna do the sound system test.
Yes.
Let's do this.
The name sounds fancy, but the sound better sound fancy too. So
Yeah, because if not, then it's gonna be a big disappointment. Media, cancel Bluetooth. This is a very powerful sound system.
yes.
Like very, very powerful. There was a little bit of those keys that I couldn't hear.
Because I was sitting here going, the Porsche sounded better with the notes were more clear, but the bassness was really solid. Like it was like
The bass in this is incredible. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like a very powerful sound system.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not as clear.
As crisp.
As crisp as the other. Like the Audi was crazy
Yeah.
crisp, especially because of the setup. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. All right, I guess moving on to storage space. So
deep.
this is nice and deep.
Yeah.
Like the other ones had a little like flat little thing right here. I mean, he's even saving a crystal ball.
You can fit at least like 30 more lighters in there. So, yeah, that's good.
You have some space here,
Yeah.
cup holders, and you can probably put your
You can lose things in here nice. Yeah.
nicely.
Yeah, that's good. Not a whole lot of space in the door pocket. Well, I mean, I guess there is, but again, it goes deep back. Wow, yeah, no, you're losing whatever goes back here. You're never getting that again.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
not even getting my hand back right
You're
now.
right.
Okay.
And also, what do you tell me about the storage on the back? I mean, there's cup holders in the middle, and then on the other side, because the seats are just single seats, and you have like that where you can put your fries in your soup.
Soup.
There's
We should do a test like that, just eating soup out of the back of his car.
that's fucking gross.
How's this? How was this guy?
This is not
Oh,
bad.
that's pretty big. I mean, he's got like
look
a
at how
he's
many
got like a
napkins?
Bible in there and like a Bible's worth of napkins.
And also, the seats fold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they open up.
Okay. Jesus, yeah, that's pretty big. I mean, but it's like I didn't expect it to be any bigger.
Yeah, I expected this.
Yeah, this is.
This
the
is
others
right.
are like, wow. This one, you're
But
like,
it does
this is
come,
fun.
like, the seats do come down, so if you want to put something bigger, you can.
Well, we know it's got an unnecessary amount of storage space for whatever you need, so I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Although this shouldn't even be a 3, it should be a 2 because there's too much storage and not enough seat. So
Yeah. Why did they skimp out on the seat? Like that was
Can
weird.
too much storage space be a negative thing?
Yeah. And now we gotta go and do what's right and drive it. I think, and this is just me, it's gonna be a little disappointing. Put it in Sport Plus.
Yeah, get that plus.
See what exactly we're looking at right now. First impressions, immediately the steering is so loose.
Really?
Like so loose.
It looks like it would be loose though. Like, I don't get it in
Very
really.
loose. It
Hey,
sounds way
sounds
better than I
nice.
thought.
Yeah. It sounds a lot more like there's some meat to it. Instead
Yeah.
of like,
But I don't feel the meat. And the suspension is it's very loose too.
again, not really surprised.
Because it's a Mercedes, but the other Mercedes are really bipolar. Again, this is not a real AMG, which is immediately the first point that I want to make. Oh my God, there's so much roll in the car.
I can feel it. It feels like we're sailing.
Like, so I'm not feeling confident at all in the car. It does sound pretty good though.
I was surprised in the sound.
The brakes are also not phenomenal, and the suspension for being in Sport Plus is not that,
It feels big.
like way bigger than what it is, right?
Yeah. That sounded nice.
Yeah, the upshifts are pretty good.
How's the speed? How's the power feel?
You tell me.
So you haven't got into it yet.
This is me flooring it.
Yeah, okay. So it sounds better than it goes.
It does, but also it's so boaty. I really don't want to go that fast in this thing. It doesn't give me any confidence whatsoever in the car.
It seems, looking at the car, it seems like that's how it would perform.
Wow, it just wobbles like crazy. Oh, Mercedes, why would you do this? So, okay, let's go quickly through things. Visibility is great, obviously. Shifting, not my favorite transmission right now, or at least with the program. I'm not gonna do the shifts myself, just because I want to see how good the computer is, but the sound is pretty damn good inside of the cabin at least.
Yeah.
But the brakes, dude, they're not there. You really have to step on them for the car to react. I don't feel the road at all. I know that I'm on a road simply because I'm bouncing up and down, but nothing.
I can see it. Because the visibility
Good.
is good.
Visibility's good. Brakes are not good. Acceleration's not good. The suspension's not good.
Guys, so it's not really a driver's car.
It's not exactly. It's more of someone who wanted to buy an AMG just to buy an AMG type of car.
How do I make it go?
What do you want? The seats are right here.
No, I just want to make it
Right here.
drive.
You're in drive. In
What?
Sport Plus.
What is this, a fucking old Chevy? What is it?
All Mercedes have it there now.
Dude, I've really never driven a Mercedes.
Really?
Now that I think about it, have I?
And this is your first one?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
here we
sorry.
go, yeah. It does feel really fucking boaty. It feels like I'm in an SUV. Jesus Christ.
The chassis is not sturdy at all.
Oh my God.
It's actually really scary.
Zero confidence in this thing. Oh my God. Dude. The thing is, like, since we're going down, I can't even apply any power because it would be too much speed for the turn.
Yeah, that's why you can't carry speed through the corners in this thing. It doesn't accelerate at all.
It's tough to drive.
We're like going
I know.
left and right in this thing.
It's even more apparent, like, especially when you're driving. Like, you're like, as a passenger, you can feel it, but as a driver, you're like,
Because of the steering wheel and the brakes. How bad are the brakes?
they're not good. The hardest part about it is your judgment of the turns where you think, okay, I can carry the speed through it. As soon as you enter the turn, you're like, nope, too fast.
There is no way.
Yeah, there's just no way the suspension can handle that.
This is not a sporty car at all.
Not even a little bit.
And you're in the hardest setting of it all. You are.
Jesus.
You are. Holy crap.
What's the comfort setting? A hovercraft? Not good. And you're right. It doesn't feel like I'm connected to the road at all.
Like you're not touching it. It feels like you're on something else. You only know that you're here because you're looking at it.
And the steering wheel feels like it's not doing what the car's doing.
It takes 20 seconds for it to react. This is why they can't call these AMGs.
Yeah, I can feel that. Jesus Christ.
this is not a weekend car. Like, you're not gonna buy this and have it during the week. Oh my God, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Oh, we just got schooled.
Oh, God.
Ferrari 812, baby.
God, I wanted to just jump out of this thing.
Let's jump out of this thing. All right, back from driving the Mercedes. This is going to be an interesting one. How is the sound on it?
So I'm going to be a little bit more conservative on my giving out the points right now. It was better than the others, but not. It's between a 2
For
and
its own. For its own.
Okay, it was better than I thought. So I'm not gonna be that conservative. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I know where the 2s are going, and I know where that's it. So I gotta give it a 3.
I'm going to give it a 3 because it surprised the hell out of me how it made, like, the noise that it was making.
Yeah.
I never expected that car to sound the way it did. I thought it was going to be muted, really toned down, and it just sounded so good. But what can you tell me about road feel?
Okay, I can tell you it looked a lot like that.
Man,
It looked a lot like a really sad face.
there was just no connection whatsoever with the road. That steering was just all over the place, right?
Yeah.
How much excitement did the Mercedes bring you total?
Well, that depends. It was exciting the fact you're like, I'm gonna die. But it wasn't exciting. It's like I'm ripping it through the canyons. It was a real fucking handful to drive.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
It was a boat that it's not that big either. I'm gonna go with -1.
It was really bad.
Really bad.
Really
Like,
bad.
I actually couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yeah.
So -1. That's the Mercedes.
Yeah.